So today, we have an odd but good fight on our hands. Iron Man and his bleeding edge armor taking on Aquaman. Who wins? Well, let's find out. So, Tony Stark is a brilliant man who was testing his new weapon technology in Afghanistan when he tripped on a booby trap, launching metal into his chest, and he was captured by terrorists. He was told to make a powerful weapon, or he would die in about a week due to the metal getting closer to his heart. He created a suit of armor that would stop the metal, but instead of giving it to them, he used it to escape. He's in the top 5 smartest Marvel characters, and he's very, very wealthy as well. He's a skilled combatant and expert tactician, strategist, and marksman. He's created many armors over the years, but arguably his greatest one is his bleeding edge armor. It allows him to lift 100 tons and fly at supersonic speeds. It has similar weapons to his other armors, like his repulsor blast, unibeam, EMPs, and explosives. The only difference is that it's made up of thousands and thousands of nano machines that can be commanded to make any structure, object, or weapon on his body as soon as he thinks of it. He's only limited by his imagination. With this nanotech, he's created boxing gloves, massive firearms, energy blades, massive cannons, etc. as well. In the other corner, we have Aquaman. Arthur Curry is a human Atlantean hybrid and the king of Atlantis. As an Atlantean, he can breathe underwater, endure the pressures of the deep, and can only spend a very limited time out of the water. He also possesses superhuman levels of strength, speed, stamina, agility, reflexes, and durability. Due to his royal lineage, these attributes are higher than other Atlanteans, and they're even higher when he's underwater. He also has a nice healing factor when he's underwater. And he can stay on land even longer than other Atlanteans, but eventually he'll have to go back to the water or he will die. He has enhanced senses while underwater as well. He's strong enough to lift about 100 tons, and has even sent Superman flying with a punch on a few occasions. He has survived falls from immense heights and hits from Kryptonians easily. He's fast enough in the water to easily outswim any naval vessel and to cause shockwaves in the water. He's faster than Superman underwater as well, and his reflexes have matched Wonder Woman before. He can telepathically talk to any aqua life, and he's a skilled fighter being trained in Atlantis. And he's a skilled brawler, boxer, and he's especially skilled with his trident, being able to match Wonder Woman on a few occasions. Also, his trident is one of the few weapons that can hurt Superman, and it even hurt and temporarily blinded Darkseid as well. It even increases his speed underwater, and it's virtually indestructible as well. So, who's stronger? Well, in his bleeding edge armor, Tony has been able to trade blows with an amped Magneto, break free of Doc Ock's tentacles while in low energy mode, knock out Red Hawk with his punches, and to stagger the actual Hawk with his punches. But Arthur is strong enough to throw a submarine from near the bottom of the ocean to the surface, which is at least 1,500 meters, if not more. Send Hercules and Superman flying with punches, and to easily lift large cruise ships and large naval vessels with ease. I'd say Aquaman is slightly stronger. What about durability? Well, in the bleeding edge suit, Tony has easily survived massive explosions, withstood the heat of Odin's forge, several hits from heavy hitters like Unstoppable Colossus, Hulk, Thor, Gladiator, etc., and his force fields have blocked Hellfire, blasts from Emma Frost with half of the Phoenix Force, and Thor's lightning. Also, if damaged, the suit can quickly repair itself if it's not too badly damaged. But Aquaman has also survived massive explosions easily. Beatings from Hercules, is unfazed by Ocean Master's lightning, kept on fighting after being stabbed through the shoulder, bicep, and hip with ice spears, and he's withstood attacks from Lava Troll, Superman, and even Darkseid himself. He also has a nice healing factor while underwater. I'd say Iron Man is tougher because of his force fields, but not by much. And now speed. Well, this fight happened in the water, then Aquaman easily takes its advantage. But it's not, it's on land, and Iron Man has been able to create a sonic boom while flying, Blitz, Phoenix Force Cyclops, and evade Gladiator and missiles. But Arthur is faster while in combat, as his reflexes have matched Wonder Woman's before. So, both have their physical advantages. Now for skill. I believe Tony is an underrated hand-to-hand fighter. I don't think he gets enough credit for how skilled of a fighter he actually is. But that doesn't compare to Arthur. He's had at least decades of extensive training as an Atlantean, and is a very skilled brawler, boxer, and is extremely skilled with his trident. I mean, he's been able to fight on equal footing with Wonder Woman, and we all know how skilled of a fighter she is. Without a doubt, Arthur is the more skilled fighter. But Tony has more versatility. Other than just his repulsor blasts, EMPs, unibeams, whatever else, he can turn his hands into any weapon/object he can think of, like energy blades, shields, big hammers, giant cannons, giant boxing gloves, etc. Anything he can think of. And he's quite skilled in using this in close combat and changing between weapons on the fly as well. Tony is also much smarter, not just in his fields of study, but in strategy and tactical analysis. But I want to talk about Arthur's trident. This thing can and will deflect everything Tony throws at him, and I would say it can even pierce through Tony's force fields and armor, as it's been able to pierce through Darkseid and Superman. But Tony can fly and just blast him from a distance, which would eventually work. Take a while because Aquaman can easily dodge it and of course deflect it with his trident, but it would eventually work. But despite Tony's versatility, I'd say Aquaman would win in a hand-to-hand close-up fight, barely because of his skill and trident. So it depends on how Tony normally fights, up close or far away. Well, actually both. He likes to fire blasts at a distance to temporarily distract, daze, or even hurt his opponent, and then fly in and attack up close with his weapons and physical blows. So, who does that favor? This question will establish who wins, and I gotta go with Iron Man barely. Not just because of his flight and versatility, because he's used to fighting against more powerful foes and weapons, like Thor and Mjolnir, for example. I just believe Tony can just overwhelm Aquaman with all his versatility, and his flight is just another advantage for him. At the end of the day, it would be a great fun fight, but Iron Man in his bleeding edge armor is winning it. Iron Man wins. Like and subscribe, please leave a comment down below, and please hit the notification bell if you did enjoy, and all that great stuff. Have a great day. Peace.